3. Hi. Thank you guys very much for joining us tonight. We are so happy to have you. We have a different kind of class for you tonight. What we're going to be talking about tonight is eating the rainbow. So who has any idea of what we mean when we say eat the rainbow? Okay, good. I'm glad you're here because that is what I want to share with you tonight. So when we talk about eating the rainbow, we're talking about eating fruits and vegetables. So we all come on these classes because we want to be our healthiest. We want tips, we want ideas on how to be our healthiest. Well, this is a week challenge, only 7 days. 7 days we're going to do as a team. It's not a lot of days. And it's oh, sorry about the balloons there. It's fairly easy because you're going to have a checklist. And with that checklist, you're going to check off one of each of those colors that you're eating for 7 days of fruits and vegetables. Okay, so hopefully that makes a little bit more sense to you as to where we are going with this challenge. It's going to start November 17th. We're not there yet, but it is called Eat the Rainbow. Let me go ahead and show you a little graphic that kind of explains what we're going to be doing. Here we go. We are going to be eating the rainbow. So here we are. We want this fruit and veggie challenge to be for everybody who wants to join us. There's nothing you have to buy. It's just to help you be healthier. And it's going to be on WhatsApp. So if you use WhatsApp, I can put your name and your number in there. And I'd love to have comments on how it's going. We want recipes, healthy recipes from everybody. We want to help each other out to be part of this fruit and vegetable challenge. So going a little further with this fruit and vegetable challenge, let's see some more graphics that can help us out to understand what we are actually going to be doing and how that's really going to benefit us. So here's another graphic for you of what you will get if you join us in this free challenge of eating the rainbow starting November 17th. I think it's the 17th. It's the Monday. Somebody check that out for me. Make sure I got the right date. It might be the 16th, but it's Monday, and not this Monday, but in a couple weeks. Okay. So if you join us on this Eat the Rainbow challenge, this is what you're going to get. Tips. This is from Young Living. This is not from me. They have beautiful graphics. They have beautiful ideas. They have beautiful challenges to egg you on to eat more fruits and vegetables. So you just read it at your leisure. Whenever you want to open up what's being posted that day, you can go ahead and do that. So there's going to be tips. There's going to be recipes. Hopefully everybody puts their best recipes out there to help everyone else out to be motivated to eat more fruits and vegetables. That's really what we're going for, eating more fruits and vegetables. We're going to have a checklist, this one right here, so that we can keep track of how we're doing with eating fruits and vegetables. And we're going to have prizes just for being with us, especially for those of you who take part in. I want you to know I had a diffuser to give away at the end of my last challenge, but nobody posted anything. So I still have my diffuser to give away. So make sure you post something if you would like to be part of getting some of these prizes, just to let you know there. But we're going to be starting this as a team. We're going to be together, and we want all of you to get involved. So how do you benefit from eating fruits and vegetables? Well, most of us know that that's really the healthiest way of life, but here are some things. There's a graphic that shows some of the ways that your body benefits from eating these fruits and vegetables. So let me just go ahead and show you this to you here. It helps nourish us from the inside out. That's the best way we can nourish ourselves, huh? And hopefully in a week's not really quite long enough to get into habits, but we're going to give you that push start so you can keep going with these healthy habits of eating more fruits and vegetables. And of course, everybody on this challenge is going to have the same goal. So that is why you want to join this challenge with our team. And I think you're really, really going to enjoy it. So this is what we're going to be talking about. We want all of you to be with us in this challenge. And as I was doing some research for this challenge, let me go ahead and show you a benefit that kept coming up with eating fruits and vegetables. That particular benefit is all the antioxidant value of fruits and vegetables. That there's some more information I'm going to share with you that I found, but fruits and vegetables are huge with dealing with inflammation, with dealing with having a stronger, healthier body. I mean, when you eat right, you feel better. So that's really what we're going to be working on. This is just an idea of some of the super strong fruits and vegetables that help us. But notice that it mentions goji berries here. So what do we have that has goji berries in it? We have a lot of things that have goji berries in it, but what comes to your mind? Anybody have an idea for me of what has goji berries in it?
Ginger red.
Absolutely. All the Ningxia products. So we have our Ningxia red, like Mary Lee was saying, that it has a third of it is goji berries. So this is why this is such a great antioxidant drink, Ningxia red. All right, I just thought I'd throw that out there because that was something I found when I was doing my research. And let me go ahead and I want to show you all, hopefully it works for me, a little video that I found when I was doing some research on eating the rainbow. Let's see if you can see this here. And let's find out what it's like to eat fruits and vegetables and really a little bit more about what that means. Okay, here we go. This is just on YouTube. It's not Young Living, but it's very interesting. So see what you think about it.
Fruits or color your diet? That's because no single food can provide us with the variety of nutrients we need. Different vitamins and nutrients are associated with different colors of food. That is why it is important to select a variety of colors of fruits and vegetables. In this video, we will be talking about the different colors of fruits and vegetables and their health benefits. Green. Green fruits and vegetables are colored by a pigment called chlorophyll. This pigment is present in green vegetables and other plant-based foods like algae. The greener the vegetable is, the higher is its chlorophyll content. The benefits of chlorophyll on the human body are still in the early stages of investigation. However, research has already found that these compounds does indeed provide certain health benefits like antioxidant effects. Chlorophyll has antioxidant properties, even though they're not as strong as those found in other nutrients like vitamin C and E. Some studies show that regular intake of leafy green vegetables help to increase antioxidants in the bloodstream. Yellowish to orange. Yellow to orange coloring to foods like carrots, egg yolk, corn, and squash are colored by pigment called carotenoids. There are about 600 to 750 naturally occurring carotenoids, but among the most common dietary carotenoids include alpha-carotene, beta-carotene, beta-cryptosantine, lutein, zeaxanthin, and lycopene. Carotenoids are beneficial antioxidants that can protect you from disease and enhance your immune system. Provitamin A carotenoids, alpha-carotene, beta-carotene, and beta-cryptosantine can be converted to vitamin A, which is essential for growth, immune system function, and eye health. Eating carotenoid-rich foods can protect the healthy cells in the eye and prevent the growth of cancerous cells. Increasing the amount of lutein and zeaxanthin in your diet may be protective in the eye disease because they absorb damaging blue light that enters the eye. Carotenoids are antioxidants, lowering the inflammation in the body. Though it's still being researched, carotenoids' anti-inflammatory properties have been associated with improving cardiovascular health. Some studies have shown that carotenoids can help reduce your risk of developing atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque in your artery walls that eventually narrows your blood vessels. Hypertension, glucose intolerance, and abdominal obesity are all risk factors for atherosclerosis, and studies have shown that carotenoids help to improve these risk factors. Carotenoids have been associated with lowering cancer risk. Increasing carotenoids via your diet can increase the amount of antioxidants and protective cells in your body. This is significant when battling cancer and may be able to prevent cancer growth. Most skin aging is caused by UV radiation from sunlight. Studies have shown that carotenoids, when consumed, are stored up in your skin and serve as a line of defense against skin damage from UV radiation. It's suggested that lycopene and beta carotene specifically provide this skin protection. Red. Tomatoes, pink grapefruit, watermelon, and guava contain the carotenoid lycopene, a red pigment. This may inhibit the growth of cancer cells in several ways, including stimulating the immune system to battle cancer cells, blocking the destructive action of free radicals in the body, and lowering the potency of the male hormone testosterone, which can fuel prostate cancer. Reddish blue, purple, and black. Anthocyanins are responsible for the colors red, purple, and blue in fruits like berries, currants, and grapes. Red to purplish blue colored leafy vegetables, grains, roots, and tubers are the edible vegetables that contain a high level of anthocyanins. Scientific studies such as cell structure studies, animal models, and human clinical trials show that anthocyanidins and anthocyanins possess an antioxidative and antimicrobial activities, improve visual and neurological health, and protect against various non-communicable diseases. Anthocyanins have been reported as having capacity to lower blood pressure, improve visual acuity, reduce cancer cell proliferation, inhibit tumor formation, prevent diabetes, lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, modulate cognitive and motor function. These are also reported to have anti-inflammatory and antibacterial activity. White or pale yellowish. Anthocyanins are white or pale yellowish, water-soluble pigments found in plant cell sap. They contribute the cream or white color of cauliflower, onions, white potatoes, and turnips. According to research, consuming foods rich in anthocyanins have been found to reduce stroke risk, promote heart health, prevent cancer, reduce inflammation, reduce cholesterol and blood pressure, promote eye health, and help maintain a strong immune system. Those undergoing treatment for complex corneal diseases whose underlying eye health condition is caused or aggravated by inflammation might find increased symptom relief by including more anthocyanin-rich foods in their diets. In general, a healthy eating plan full of fruits and vegetables can help lower your risk of many serious and chronic health conditions, including heart disease, obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and some types of cancer. Colorful, delicious, and nutritious foods also help keep our bodies and minds healthier.
Okay, so there you go. I wanted to just share that with you because at first I was going to try to get all those words and figure out myself how to explain it. I'm like, let her just explain it in her little way because she knows what she's talking about. But can you see the benefits of eating fruits and vegetables? Anybody have anything to say about how fruits and vegetables can help us? They just keep us our very healthiest. And that's really what we want. Were you going to say something, Claudia?
It starts with a diet. It's like there's a lot of stuff against us, a lot. But if you take the best care of eating foods, it doesn't have to be super expensive. But I notice that when I go to third world countries, they don't have processed foods. And so even the most humblest of people have better health than they do in the States. And for me, it's very important when I hear words like cancer, even though you don't have to go to cancer. You could think of all the autoimmune diseases that we have in this country. And so it's worth the effort. It's worth the education.
Okay, so 1 week, 7 days, that's all we're asking from you guys to get on our little challenge with us and try your best to have your daily checklist and to check it off. That's what we're really going to strive for here. But we want to help our health be the best it possibly can be. That's all we can do is try our best. And that's what this challenge is really about. So as I was continuing my research, I came across from the American Health Association some very interesting information. So let me go ahead and share that with you now also. And this is about, let me share this with you and get your thoughts on this. Why are colorful, nutritious, and delicious foods so important? Why? Why would this be something that would be so important? Anybody have a thought? Go ahead, Mary Lee.
It helps you to poop.
Okay, thank you for adding that. Anybody else have a thought that they'd like to add? Maybe from some of that information in that video. Go ahead and just unmute yourself and tell me what you're thinking. What would you see that what would be the benefit for you to join that 7-day challenge with us? What do you guys think? Let's see. Mary Lee's got another thought. Go ahead, Mary Lee.
Well, if we did this for 7 days, I think it would encourage you in the future to stay on a program like that.
That's the goal. Yeah. So it's just, like I said, it's our WhatsApp challenge. And my goal is to have all of you put your best favorite recipes out there, comment on how you're doing, encourage each other. We're 20 people on that chat right now, but we'd love to have 20 more at least. If we could have 50 people, that would be great. Okay. So what does the American Heart Association have to tell us about eating these beautiful colors? Let's see. There's some more information that they have for us here. And let me go ahead and share that with you. Let me get it back up here. And it's hidden, so I gotta hide you guys for a second. Okay, so this is what they have to say. Reasons, 5 reasons they have for you why it's good to eat color in your diet. And this is not Doritos, this is color from fruits and vegetables that we're talking about. I love my Doritos, but I mean, it just really was a wake-up call when I was doing all of this research on how important it is to eat fresh. So we get more nutrients, we feel better with more nutrients. And our fruits and vegetables, like it says here, has all of the good in there. It's a power booster for our systems, and it doesn't have the bad. It's natural sugar. It's low in sodium. It's nature just for us. There's some more information that they had for us here. It was a cute little slideshow that they actually had. So I copied some of the slides for you. I wanted to share with you all in this. You could go ahead and look it up for yourselves if you'd like some more information. But here is another graphic. It's talking about it being lowering our risk of disease. We can be super flexible on how we eat these. But here's a question for you. I would love to hear what you all think of this. So who's got an answer for me? Let me get the graphic up here. Has a question on it, and I want to hear your answer. So the question is, which fruits and vegetables are the best? Canned, frozen, or fresh? Who's got something they'd like to share on that? Canned, frozen, or fresh? Go ahead. Don't everyone talk at once. Give me an input. What do you think? Go ahead, Christine.
Always fresh.
That's what I
That is-
thought. That's what
No.
I thought.
Frozen.
Frozen.
Okay. Let me give you the answer in a graphic. They had the graphic. Oh, go ahead, Judy. You want to share something?
I was gonna say that fresh and frozen would be the same.
No.
And she agrees with the American Heart Association, actually, because this is what they had to say. They said they are all the same. They said
What?
that they are
Wow.
yeah, they did. I found that really interesting.
Hmm.
They said that all of
Gay has her hand up.
okay, go ahead, Gay.
Wouldn't canned vegetables have a lot more sodium in them?
Yeah.
You would think so. Here's the
Yeah.
answer. I'm staying out of it. This is the American Heart Association. They said
Wow.
all of them are good.
Yeah, but it doesn't put the canned that it says that are the same. It says good because obviously canned vegetables is better than a bag of Doritos. But
Right.
fresh and frozen, the canned, the salt, if you have a heart problem, and this is where you have to have common sense because man's wisdom is like, whatever. Canned stuff has a lot of sodium. So if you have a heart issue, sodium is like a public enemy number one.
That's what you would think. Some canned things are low sodium too. So I guess it just depends on what you have. But I thought that was a cute answer that they had in their little slideshow ready to go for us.
I'm surprised about that.
That's what the American Heart Association had to say in their little graphics for us.
What do they know?
I agree.
I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, so here is some ideas. We're heading into winter, so I went ahead and I copied this graphic for us about winter fruits and vegetables, things to think about. Florida, we're not really in winter. It's 89 degrees, but here are some colors that you might think about that should be in season, because one thing I did mention is whatever's in season is going to be the freshest, and it's also going to be the least expensive. So when we're on a budget, we want to think about getting the cheaper things. So these are winter fruits and vegetables we could use in our 7-day challenge coming up. There's the colors to choose from. There's the reds, there's the greens, there's the whites. I thought it was interesting. Garlic was mentioned as a white. I love my garlic. Now I have more reason to love garlic. Okay. So those are some that might be in season for us now coming up for this challenge, so that we're ready to go with finding the best prices that we can. So we want to eat more color. I don't know if you can see this. This is kind of small when I copied it. But
What's her name? She picks. I don't know what she's saying.
it gave us some ideas of colors here. So I'll go ahead and share it with you in case you can't see. Maybe I can see it a little bit better, but blue and purple, blackberries, blueberries, plums, prunes, red and pink, beets, not for me, cherries, okay, pink grapefruit, rhubarb, red apples, that's a go-to, very easy. Green artichokes, asparagus, we love our asparagus, Brussels sprouts, green beans, green, there's a ton to choose from. White, it mentions, I think it says bananas here. Does it say bananas under white? I think that says bananas. Garlic, cauliflower are some, all kinds of onions, orange and yellow. We have orange peppers. You guys ever get those? They're very tasty. What else? Grapefruit is there, cantaloupe is there, apricots are there, butternut squash. So just some idea when we are filling out our daily checklist here, we have all these colors that we want to get in every day: red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Okay, would you like to take a snapshot so that you can go ahead and print yourself up that checklist? Let me find that checklist for you so that you can get it going, have it ready to go for this challenge. If anybody wants me to text the graphic to them so that it prints up a little bit better, I'm happy to do that. But if you just want to take a screenshot and go ahead and print that up yourself. Oh, can you see the whole thing? I don't know if that's going to be possible. It came out huge. Yeah, maybe in two.
Touch the sticker.
So sorry about that. Shadon, if you want to say anything, just go ahead and unmute yourself. I don't think you were talking to us. So here's a screenshot of some ideas so you can have these colors ready. You have to buy them ahead of time for the 7-day challenge, just so you have one of each of these colors. And here's the checklist for the 7 days so that you can go ahead and check them off as we go along. If you want to take a screenshot, maybe it's easier for me just to text this to you. If you want me to do that, just let me know, send me a text, and I will be happy to do that. So this is a challenge that we have going on. What we're going to be doing in a few weeks, we'd love to have all of you involved with us. We want our health to be its best, and that's what we are going to be working on. So, of course, a lot of us want to think about making healthier choices. How many of you drink sparkling water? Anybody like sparkling water out there? Claudia, Gay. Do you do this? I waited. I wanted to wait to do this for you all. This is orange Vitality. I mean, I drank half of it already, but this is the best. If you like a sparkling water, if I have any more in here. Okay, I got about 4 drops in there. You just need 1 drop. Better put some more in before I drink it. And that's just one idea to keep your gut healthy, what you're putting into your body healthy. I love a vitality drop. I love tangerine. I love lemon. I love lime, orange. They're all great. And just a few other items. So this is what I have in that glass right there. This one's empty right now. Okay. Another idea or two that I have for you, if you want to get ready for this special week, so it's your healthiest week. Maybe you're about to put your loyalty order in and you're thinking what to get. It's still hot in Florida. I mean, we are still getting dehydrated here. I'm about to do a half marathon in a week. So these have been a very important part of my life, these vitality drops. If you don't want the oil, you need some electrolytes, extra electrolytes. This is a great one that you can think of getting. Another thing we have is our Zing. Anybody drink this? Zing. Go ahead, Claudia. Tell me
Uh,
everything.
For those of you that love energy drinks, hopefully there's nobody here that loves energy drinks, but a lot of people are very caffeinated. They need caffeine to survive the day. The Zing gives you energy without stressing out the heart. So that's the part of the Zing. If people drink Monster drinks, if they drink Red Bull, it's very important to know what your alternative replacement is.
This is it right here. Yes. And I had somebody who told me they live on energy drinks, and I gave her some of the Zing, and she said it actually helped her stay awake and alert better than any that she drinks. So it's a really good product if you're an energy drink kind of person. What about breakfast when we're doing this 7-day challenge? You want something healthy? I don't know if you guys know Young Living's Einkorn granola and there's new muesli granola. This is awesome. Very heavy, very filling. And another thing I like is a pure protein complete with a banana. 1 scoop of this and a banana is a great breakfast. All right, so those are some of the basic things that I had for you. I'm going to regroup and see what I forgot to give you and turn it over to Claudia now.
So a lot of times we choose to have a healthier diet because we're concerned about weight or bloating. So if you're going to do it just for 7 days and you want to make it efficient, let me show you some of the vitality oils. Now remember, if you have the regular oil, it's just I'm on social media, so I'm going to be showing you the white label. But if you have the regular orange, tangerine, grapefruit, citrus fresh. Now this is another oil you might not be familiar with. This is Sleek. This is designed to go in your drink. So Sleek is something, when I started with Young Living and I was feeling better, my circle of friends, what they noticed was the size of my belly before and after. So if you want to see a difference with your gut, of course, feeling your best is much more important than anything physical. But these oils can be a life change. So the tangerine oil is known to suppress your appetite. So when I started doing the tangerine oil, Chris put like 2 drops. I put 5 drops in my sparkling water or a glass of water. Sometimes I do it with my Ningxia Red. But if you hydrate, especially in the morning, and you do dry brushing or you do some type of movement, especially if you sit, if you work at a computer, if you look up dry brushing or moving the lymphatic system, guess what that means? That means that by the end of the week, you will probably be moving off some weight. If you stick to it, I'm looking at a bunch of skinny people. But if you're trying to slim down your waistline, you know, because that was something that I noticed in a class. I had a woman sit next to me and she says, "Oh, I don't have inflammation issues because these oils, the Sleek, sometimes we have that belly because of inflammation." And so it was very obvious she had inflammation. And she said, no, this is fat. And I said, but fat and inflammation, it's hand in hand. You have inflammation in the intestines, you have it in the gut, you have it in and especially if you see a difference when you eat food, even when you eat healthy food, some of your leafy vegetables can make you gassy. That's where knowing these oils can come in really handy. And some other oils that you can add to the citrus if you are working on belly inflammation, copaiba, golden turmeric. The one that we have this month, alkaline. I'm doing that before I go to bed. And just one day of me doing it, I noticed a huge difference today because the alkaline helps your pH balance. But do you guys have a nice supply of citrus oils?
Yes.
Did you guys know about the Sleek?
No.
Okay, so the Sleek oil sometimes it's forgotten, but you can add it to your sparkling water. You can add it to your juice. If you don't like the flavor of an oil, if you don't like it, because that happens too, put it in a shot glass with your water, drink it down, and then have your favorite nutritious beverage. You know, you don't have to make 14 ounces of a drink that you're like, oh, I really hate the taste of grapefruit. You don't have to suffer. Do the shot glass, do the 5 drops in the shot glass, and then just increase your water intake. And you can do it with the fruits and citrus, chopping up some herbs, chopping up some apples or citrus slices. It's a way to flavor up your water so it's not so blah. But that was my little tip of the day. So I hope that helps.
Nice, thank you. So what if you want to cook with some of those vitality oils? How do you figure out how much you need? Well, let me go ahead and show you a little comparison chart. This is nice. If you don't have it, you might want to take a screenshot of it because this is showing us how much. I just do, honestly, I do 1 drop in my, it's gone now, but my sparkling water, 1 drop's enough for me. I usually get 2 in there, but I think I had 4 today. So I'm glad to know Claudia does 5. I guess
At
4
least.
is not way too much. But here, if you, a drop is about half a teaspoon for some of these. If you go ahead and do a screenshot of them, they're all a little bit different, but it kind of gives you a basic idea. If you want to cook with some of these, and some of them you only need a toothpick swirl. Can you see it, Mary Lee? It's very tiny, so you have to take a screenshot and make it bigger. Too small. Okay. Anyway, that'll give you an idea of how much. A drop or 2 is about half a teaspoon for most of them. 4 drops, they're all a little bit different. They have a little bit different of a strength to them and how much you want to use. I will tell you when I make my brownie mix, which we're not going to be doing for this great fruit and vegetable challenge, I put about 10 drops of peppermint in my brownies for peppermint brownies. Okay, just an idea. Moving on, I have some more ideas about cooking because we're talking about nutritious cooking. So if we want to use some of our vitality oils in cooking, what about mint? What could you use mint for? So let me go ahead and show this to you. There's spearmint and there's peppermint vitality. So you want to use these, you can use them in beverages, desserts, salads, certain meats. So if you want to grab a screenshot of that, it's talking about how you can use mint vitality while you're cooking. There's some ideas there on how you can do it. Just kind of run through these pretty quickly for you. Is it something that is good for us? Do you think most people like it? Well, I don't know if you all know this magazine called Women's Day or Women's World, but interestingly, they had articles in them, the Women's Day magazine and the Women's World magazine, about how good Young Living's vitality oils were. So they are absolutely great for adding flavor to your meals, especially if we're doing fruits and vegetables. We're trying to be healthy. We need some more flavor without the M&Ms. So that's an idea for you there about why it's such a good thing to use. And some more ideas. What about, you know, we like to pair things together so that they taste nice. Well, here's an idea about oils you can use with different foods for nice pairing. Avocado and lime vitality are great together. Garlic and rosemary vitality. just think of these flavors together. And we're talking, if you know the Vitality oils, they're super strong. So you get this beautiful taste. Tomatoes and basil, that to me just sounds exciting. Blueberries with lavender. Do you ever take blueberries and stick them in your granola, stick them in your yogurt? What about a drop of lavender on top of that? Wouldn't that be amazing? And apples, apple crisp. Just have some apples cut up with cinnamon bark. And what I love is to whip up fresh whipping cream and just mix that whole thing together. That would be good with the blueberries and the lavender Vitality also. And the garlic in a salad. I don't know if you guys do this, but I love garlic so much. I love garlic and just some rosemary in there would be absolutely awesome. If you ever put fresh herbs in your salad, it really spices it up. And cooked tomatoes and onions with basil. That just sounds great. So these are just some ideas for you. We're throwing it out there. We're trying to talk about this challenge where we're going to try to be super nutritious for a week. So those are some ideas for you. What about, go ahead, Claudia.
I have a quick tip for you guys. If you guys make pasta and at the end of the cooking, when you drain your pasta and you add your olive oil, does anybody do that? Does anybody add olive oil to your pasta?
Yep.
So you can add a couple of drops of rosemary or oregano or thyme. So you want to just do the couple of drops on that. But if you don't cook it, your pasta will have a bite and it's a nice boost to the immune system. So remember your herbs, if you add them to your salsas, if you add them to fresh tomatoes, your mozzarella cheese, it is a way to get your immune system just fired up. It's really, really good for you.
Okay, I mentioned this, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the graphic on it. This is
Healthy week.
Can you see that? How about peppermint brownie bites? There you go. Okay. That is something that I thought I'd share with you. I love just even a brownie mix. Okay, let me not go down that road with some in it. What are some Vitality oils you can throw in your salsa? We have cumin, we have coriander, we have lemon, we have cilantro. All those oils you can use in your salsa. So
I'm going to tell you something. I just want to interject this because my husband has had stomach issues or stomach infections, and the cilantro knocked it out.
nice. But it's just, we have all these oils. You might not have all those herbs or those fresh herbs. So you always have fresh herbs if you have these oils on your shelf. So just make a list of some of these that you might want to get when you're going along with your monthly order. If you just need to pop something extra in there to hit your 50, maybe it's cumin or coriander or cilantro, if those are ones you don't have. Most of us have lemon, but these are just some ideas. And I did that slowly. I built up my stock. So now if I'm cooking and I need a little bit of flavor, I have it on my shelf. I can go and grab it. And sometimes you just need a swirl. Remember, you don't need much or a drop. Those are just some ideas for you. All right, ladies, let me see. I have a, this is just one more. If you'd like some marinate recipes, I have those for you too. There you go. Lime essential oil with chili marinade and orange essential oil with a sweet and sour marinade. So if you want to grab a screenshot of any of those, we're trying to think about how we can be our healthiest using these good, pure products when we are cooking, getting ready for that week. And there was one more little video that I wanted to share with you from the Heart Association. I'm not really sure how this fits in, but it's got to be good for us. That's what I'm going to say. And it is about a Persian salad. So let me go ahead and show this to you and see if you like what it has to show. Here we go. Let's make this Persian salad big so we can see it. And off we go. I think the idea of that is that you get all the colors in one salad. So if you've got that down or you want me to send you the link for that, just let me know. So we hope you all want me to put you in on this challenge with us so that you eat every color of the rainbow for a week. And then we're going to see how we feel. So a nice thing to do when we start this is go ahead and make a note for yourself on how you're feeling. And then if you do this for the entire week, think about how you're feeling at the end of it all. Go ahead, Jackie. Did you want to add something?
Yes, when does the challenge start? And I've already been eating like that, and I can't even tell you, it's made all the difference in the world in my life. I feel a whole lot better. I've lost inches. I started notice losing inches, and I was amazed. So I was wearing, I'm not going to tell you what size I was wearing, but the clothes that I used to wear, they look like they look like moo-moos on me now. So I have to get a whole new wardrobe or else pull out my sewing machine and start taking things in. But just changing the way I eat and using all those different colors has made all the difference in the world. I feel lighter. I have more energy, and I'm telling you, sisters, it works. Try it.
Oh,
Woohoo!
I hope you take those pictures before and after because you could win Chris's contest.
Yeah, well, definitely, Jackie, I'll put you in on that. It's a WhatsApp challenge, but we're starting Monday the 18th. Sorry, it's a good thing I checked. It's Monday the 18th. Go ahead, Jackie. Did you want to
I
share?
was working trying to lower my hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I'm in because I still want to lose more inches and more weight. So I'm in. So it's the 18th. I'm in. Count me in.
And
Okay,
that's very inspiring. Please make sure to share your experience. That's beautiful.
it is definitely. I mean, I'm not talking about this for weight management at all, but how beautiful to know if we do it, it will help with our weight management. So it's not this Monday coming up, it's the following Monday. So everybody knows. And please just don't not say anything on the challenge because I want with my contest, I want some winners. And if you have Jackie, especially you've been doing this, if you have some good recipes, go ahead and share it. I think that Persian salad would be a nice one. I'll put the link in there once we start so that we can make all those colors.
Right.
You got some
And
recipes?
I do. I'm a soup eater. I love soups. And so I just put in a chicken base and then just whatever vegetables I have, I put it in there and yeah. But I'm going to start using the Vitality oils because I've been using spices off my shelf, but I'm going to try the oils. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm telling you, it does work. You do feel a whole lot better. And that's more important than losing weight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for contributing that. I'm glad you popped on tonight. All right. Anybody else have any questions or comments they'd like to share with us? Is everyone here in? Let's see. Everybody here in? Anybody else want me to put your okay. Anybody else want me to put your name on this WhatsApp challenge? Let me just
Put me in. Put Pam
Okay.
in.
All right. I'm going to take a picture here of you guys and you can, if you don't want in here, let me know, but we're not going to be starting for a while. Let's see. Let me take a picture of you guys. So you are our prime members. You know that what we want. And if you don't use WhatsApp or you don't want in, please let me know that. But hopefully a few of you have already said to put you in. Why don't you just give me a thumbs up on your name if you want in, and I'll take a picture of that. That's probably better. Okay, I got my thumbs up going. Do you guys know how to do the reaction thumbs up? Hopefully you do. Okay, great. All right, guys, I'm going to stop recording here. We can have some private chats, but thanks for watching this. And any of you watching this later on YouTube, let me know if you want in on our challenge. We've got another week. I can still get you in. Bye.
Bye.
How do I get? Okay.